Hello and welcome to Just For You. This is your man Sonny Wayne Fella, and I'm so glad to be with you today. It is an amazing day, right? And I am so pleased with things that are unfolding in Liberia, our beautiful country, with beautiful waterfalls and beautiful beaches and beautiful resorts. Man, I tell you the truth, the tropical forest, the rainforest is so pretty. And because of that, it is so addicting that when you visit Liberia, you always want to go back. And it's amazing how people are returning home and building mansions, and it's just transformative in a way that Liberia is becoming better each day, and seeing transition taking place within the government of Liberia, and those that are just coming in to become the new leaders of our beautiful country. You know, I bet most of us should be pleased. I know some of us are saying that we have issues with each other. Liberia is divided. We have problems with one another, and some people give me an analogy like, Liberia is like Edo, and when you cook Edo soup, inside the Edo is very hot, but the top of the Edo is cold. So you have to be careful when you dig inside, because you don't know what you're going to find. These are some analogies people are giving because maybe they were defeated or whatever the case is. They are creating stuff to make Liberians afraid, not to do those things that they have to do and they love to do. It is just mind-blowing to see the president of Liberia, His Excellency George Weah, and the president-elect, His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boakai, meeting at the executive mansion to discuss about the transition from one government to the next government that is coming into power. You know, it is just so beautiful to see such a beautiful scene and to hear what they said, concerning those that are coming into power and those that are leaving power. We come against everything that might cause chaos and division within the ranks, actually, and among the Liberian people. We must love one another, and I know we care and love one another, and we shouldn't give the enemy the chance. Those who have evil thoughts, evil minds, that wants to see Liberia destroyed and want to see Liberia on its knees again for another 10, 20, 30 years. Let us not give in to those people. Let us try our utmost best to look up to the leaders that we have elected, we have chosen, to see what they can do. I know some people say, "Oh, this person government will fail because of whatever reasons." That is not what we should be talking about now. Let's try to encourage. Okay, let's try to encourage those in leadership to do the best they can, than to start ripping them down and tearing them down when they have not even taken a gavel yet to lead our country. The ones that have led our country for the past 6 years, we say bravo, thank you for what you were able to do, and you did. I know no man is infallible. We all make mistakes. We all are so difficult to satisfy. So I believe they did the best they could. And now we've turned into a new leader. We're turning to a new page. We hope and pray that the new leader will begin to do those things that the past leader, or in January, he will become the former leader, didn't do. He can capitalize on what he did and then make Liberia a better country. But I want you to listen to Mr. George Weah, the president of Liberia, as he spoke at the executive mansion during the joint presidential transitional team meeting. And also, we want to also listen to the president-elect, His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boakai, as he respond or as he make a remark concerning the transitional team. So we hope that they all work together in unity, in peace. But I would like you to listen to Mr. George Weah for a minute.
The incoming leadership possesses the best quality and meets the high standard of competence and skills required to steer the country smoothly from one show to other. For the outgoing administration to the incoming administration. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 general and presidential elections stand as a living testament to the democratic progress we have achieved as a nation. The conduct of these elections, which were the first post-war elections solely organized by the government and people of Liberia, have won international acclaims from far and wide for their excellence. My administration is therefore proud that we have reinforced our credential as a mature democracy that is governed by strong institutions with respect for the rule of law. Our democratic achievements have set a new, valuable standard, not just for Liberia, but for Africa and the global community. By graciously conceding and congratulating President-elect Walker, head of the final tally, we have also earned global recognition and admiration. This monumental achievement is a victory not just for one political entity, but for all Liberians and Liberia as a whole. Transition. I implore each member of the joint presidential transition team to carry the spirit of unity and success that has brought us to this point. Let us ensure an effective, efficient, and seamless transfer of power to President-elect Walker and his team. To the ministries, public corporations, and autonomous agencies of the government, I send a call for full cooperation in facilitating the transition by diligently preparing your 10 overnotes. The success of this process hands on our collective commitment to the greater good of our nation. Members of the Joint Presidential Transition Team, let us be guided by patriotism and stubbornness as we fulfill our duties. We are no longer individuals with personal interests, but a united national team working for the welfare and interests of our beloved Mama Liberia. I encourage this joint presidential transition team to prioritize and focus on the national interest and to place the general good of the Liberian people first and foremost in your deliberations. In emphasizing the importance of prioritizing the interest of our country, let us draw strength from the fact that history is on our side. 6 years ago, we made history as the first democratically elected leader to receive the baton of power from another democratically elected leader. After a span of more than 70 years, today we are on the verge of passing this symbolic start to another democratically elected leader, marking yet another important chapter in our democratic journey. And I wish to inform you that I have designated Ambassador D. Maxwell Sakimanya, Senior, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Dean of the Cabinet of the Republic of Liberia, to lead, coordinate, and oversee all activities and affairs of the Joint Presidential Transition Team, and in my absence, to act as co-chair to conduct all meetings from the side of the government. And now, members of the Joint Presidential Transition Team, ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinguished pleasure to invite the co-chairman of the JPP, His Excellency Joseph Nima Bwaka Sr., President-elect of the Republic of Liberia, to make his opening remarks. Thank you and God bless you all.
We just heard the President, His Excellency Dr. George Manuel speak at the Executive Mansion, and I believe it was definitely in place. I know critics will begin to look through what he said to draw out their conclusion, but I fully believe that he's doing the right thing. The first by conceding before the election results were announced, and now he's within 48 hours they have now met and to discuss how they can transit from one government to the next government and doing it harmoniously with no problem at all. So I'm glad to hear that, and I'm glad to see Liberians are on board. They've danced enough, and I hope now they will continue to dance, continue to have laughter on their faces as the new regime take office in January. That Liberia will be better off than the past, because that's what it's all about, right? One president comes in and he does what he has to do, and the next one come and capitalize on what he did and make it better. So that's why we're hoping and praying that Mr. Boyka will do the best he also can. So I would like us to listen to Mr. Boyka, the president-elect of Liberia, as he make a remarks at the joint section of the presidential transitional team.
Mr. President, Vice President, Vice President-elect, members of the CPTC, we again want to thank the President for receiving us and for the role he has played in having to make this transition smooth. We have demonstrated as Liberians that we can stand any challenge to make our country what it should be. And the President has demonstrated that. But thank you for issuing the executive order that was promised. And we are here, as we promised, to participate in full, knowing very well that we are all Liberians, and whatever we do here is to continue to make Liberia that country can be respected. But Mr. President, you were very clear in laying down working our communication as to the line in which we want to see our country go. And I assure you that in whatever we do, we'll continue to be Liberia inseparable. And will be as we become goes on. The members of the joint as we put them together are people that we consider competent and committed Liberians. Fortunately, in our country, almost everybody knows the other, and we believe that the work will go on smoothly, and that we will work as Liberians working for their country. As I've been said already, the Vice President-elect will represent me, and I want to say that the President and I, of course, keep care to stand ready to intervene for any area in which you would like us to. So we acknowledge that we all work together in the interest of our own country, and that within the time frame that we will show the most respect by participating in full to honor this great cause have been laid before us. I want to thank all of you for being here, and we certainly want to be grateful again to the President for this move us today in engaging to work in the interest of our country. God bless you from us. Thank you very much.
So we just heard the remarks from the president-elect, Mr. Joseph Boakai. He also said that his incoming vice president will be taking over the committee or his section, which is the co-chairman. Mr. Weah is the chairman and he's the co-chairman of the transitional team. But Mr. Weah appointed his foreign minister and Mr. Boakai appointed his vice presidential made to become the person, the co-chair, to work in collaboration with each other, in unity, in union with each other, to make sure that things are transferred to the next party and without no hitches, no problem at all. So I hope Liberians, we are all happy today. We are blessed. Here in America, today is Black Friday, where we go to the stores and we purchase things for less prices than what it is actually priced. So a lot of people are out there already. They went there by about 4 o'clock this morning, and some of us will be going later, but maybe we might be late, but just a little jip, that's all. Nothing major about that. But I'm just glad that Liberia is still at peace, and let us give peace a chance. I want to say thanks to all of my subscribers. Thank you for what you're doing for me. I really appreciate you. Thanks for returning, and also your consistency. You are wonderful. And those of you who have not subscribed, I ask that you kindly subscribe, because I'm going to be here from Monday through Friday and every other day that I can. So I want to say thank you for watching my video. And if it's possible, just hit that share button, hit the like button, the notification, and also subscribe. I would love you for that. Thank you. May God bless Liberia, and may God bless you, Liberians.